Have you ever wondered what truly connects us in relationships? It's not grand gestures or superficial charm, it's understanding. Women often communicate their vulnerabilities in ways that require emotional intelligence to recognize. But here's the truth. Mastering these subtleties isn't about playing games, it's about building trust and respect. In today's video, we'll dive into 10 female weaknesses that every man should master, not to exploit, but to foster deeper connections. And through the lens of Stoicism, you'll learn how to approach them with wisdom, balance, and strength. Why should you care about this? Because understanding these emotional nuances will elevate every relationship in your life, whether romantic, platonic, or professional. You'll become a better listener, a more compassionate partner, and most importantly, a man grounded in his values. And trust me, you don't want to miss the final point. It's not just about relationships, it's the key to mastering life itself. So, let's begin. Weakness 1. Emotional vulnerability. Emotional vulnerability is one of the most profound aspects of human connection, and women in general are often more open about their emotions. This openness creates opportunities for deep connection but also exposes them to potential hurt. Recognizing this is the first step to building trust. But here's the key. Emotional vulnerability isn't a weakness to exploit. It's a doorway to a stronger bond when approached with understanding and care. The Stoics teach us to remain steady in the face of others' emotions. Epictetus wisely said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react that matters." When a woman shares her feelings, your role isn't to solve her problems, but to provide a safe and supportive space for her to process them. Example. Imagine sharing a frustrating experience at work. Instead of jumping in with solutions, try this approach. Maintain eye contact. Nod occasionally to show you're present. Say something simple like, "That sounds really tough. I'm here for you." Here's a practical exercise. The next time someone opens up to you, resist the urge to fix their problem immediately. Instead, focus entirely on listening and validating their emotions. Phrases like "I understand why you feel that way" or "that makes sense" can go a long way in making her feel heard and valued. Weakness 2. Need for validation. Validation isn't about vanity, it's about reassurance. Women, like all people, often seek affirmation to feel valued, whether it's about their appearance, efforts, or place in a relationship. This need stems from a universal human desire to feel seen and appreciated. The Stoics encourage us to focus on what truly matters, virtues over superficialities. Instead of offering fleeting compliments about her looks, provide affirmations that speak to her character, her efforts, and the value she brings to your life. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." Similarly, help her recognize her worth by valuing substance over surface. Example. Instead of saying, "You look beautiful today," try, "I really admire how hard you've worked on that project," or "I appreciate how thoughtful you are with the people around you." These deeper compliments leave a lasting impact and affirm qualities that truly matter. Weakness 3. Overthinking. Overthinking is a common tendency, especially for women who may naturally delve deeper into situations to anticipate outcomes or protect their relationships. While this trait often stems from care and responsibility, it can sometimes lead to unnecessary stress or self-doubt. Overthinking is like carrying tomorrow's burden today. As Marcus Aurelius reminds us, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Your role isn't to dismiss her concerns, but to help her focus on what she can control. Be her anchor in moments of doubt. Example. When she's overthinking, such as wondering if she said the right thing at a party, respond with, "What's done is done. Let's focus on what we can learn or improve next time." This approach shifts her attention from worry to action. When she starts overanalyzing a situation, try this 3-step approach. 1. Acknowledge her feelings. Say, "I can see why this is on your mind." 2. Redirect her focus. Ask, "What can we do right now to address this?" 3. Offer reassurance. Remind her, "You've handled tougher situations before, you'll get through this." This not only calms her but also empowers her to regain control over her thoughts. Weakness 4. Fear of rejection. Rejection isn't just about being turned down, it's about feeling unseen or unworthy. Women, shaped by societal expectations and the need for validation, often feel the sting of rejection more acutely. This fear can make them cautious in expressing their true feelings or desires. Rejection isn't always a reflection of one's worth, it's often about timing or circumstances. As Seneca said, "It is not because things are difficult that we do not dare, it is because we do not dare that they are difficult." Your role is to ease her fears by showing clarity, respect, and consistency in your actions. Example: if she hesitates to open up about her feelings, don't brush it off or avoid the topic. Instead, say, "I value honesty, and I want you to feel comfortable sharing what's on your mind." This reassures her that vulnerability won't lead to rejection. Actionable tip. 1. Be clear and kind. When you communicate, avoid mixed signals. Clear, considerate words go a long way in reducing her fear of rejection. 2. Show consistency. Let your actions match your words. Whether it's showing up on time or keeping promises, reliability builds trust. 3. Celebrate her efforts. Acknowledge moments when she takes risks or puts herself out there. A simple "I admire how honest you were about that" can help her feel more secure. Weakness 5. Desire for security. Security isn't just about physical safety, it's about emotional and mental reassurance. Women value relationships where they feel protected, respected, and supported. This need is deeply rooted in trust and stability, especially in a world where uncertainty is common. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." To provide security, be the embodiment of stability and integrity. Let your actions prove that you're someone she can rely on. When plans change unexpectedly, instead of reacting with frustration, adapt calmly and involve her in finding a solution. For instance, if a dinner reservation is cancelled, suggest an alternative with a reassuring tone. "No worries, let's try this other place I know you'll love." 1. Emotional stability. Avoid unnecessary drama or impulsive reactions. Be the calm presence that balances stressful situations. 2. Transparency. Be honest about your intentions, feelings, and plans. Let her see that you're reliable and consistent in your actions. 3. Physical presence. Small gestures, like walking on the side closest to the street or checking in with her after a long day, demonstrate that you care about her well-being. Weakness 6. Sensitivity to criticism. Criticism, even when constructive, can feel personal, especially when it comes from someone a woman values. Sensitivity to criticism isn't a weakness in itself, but a reflection of how much importance she places on the relationship and your opinion. Epictetus said, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth so that we can listen twice as much as we speak." Before criticizing, understand her perspective. Use empathy and tact to ensure your words build her up rather than tear her down. Instead of saying, "You always forget to lock the door," try reframing it, "I really appreciate when you double-check the lock, it makes me feel secure." This approach avoids blame while still addressing the concern. 1. Lead with positivity. Start the conversation with genuine praise. For example, "I love how passionate you are about your projects. Here's something that might make it even better." 2. Use I statements. Focus on your feelings or observations instead of making it about her flaws. For instance, say, "I noticed this might help us work better together," rather than, "You always do this wrong." 3. Encourage growth. Frame your feedback as an opportunity for improvement. Pair it with solutions or suggestions instead of just pointing out a problem. Weakness 7. Emotional burnout. In relationships, women often take on the bulk of emotional labor, remembering birthdays, planning family events, or providing emotional support. Over time, this invisible workload can lead to emotional burnout. Seneca taught, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more, that is poor." Recognize her contributions and show gratitude instead of taking them for granted. Sharing responsibilities isn't just practical, it's an act of respect. Instead of waiting for her to ask for help, take initiative. If she's been managing the household, offer to run errands or cook dinner. Simple gestures go a long way in reducing her stress. 1. Ask how you can help. Directly ask her, "What can I do to make your day easier?" This shows you value her efforts and are willing to share the load. 2. Take initiative. Don't wait to be asked. If you notice she's overwhelmed, step in. For example, handle a task she usually does, like scheduling appointments or planning the next outing. 3. Express appreciation often. Acknowledge her contributions with sincerity. A simple "I really appreciate everything you do" can lift her spirits and strengthen your bond. Weakness 8. Need for connection. Women thrive on emotional intimacy and meaningful conversations. Emotional connection is essential for building trust and fostering deeper relationships. Women, like all individuals, seek a sense of closeness and understanding that comes from sharing vulnerable moments, thoughts and feelings. They want to feel valued and heard, not just on a surface level, but through heartfelt engagement. Emotional intimacy allows relationships to move beyond the practicalities of life and into a space where both individuals can truly connect. Be present and fully engaged when spending time together. As Seneca said, "Wherever there is a human being, there is an opportunity for kindness." The Stoic philosophy emphasizes the importance of being present, focusing on what is truly in front of us, and investing in our relationships with genuine attention and care. True connection comes from intentionality, and by being fully present in the moment, we can show empathy, kindness, and understanding to others. The Stoic practice of mindfulness can deepen the emotional bond between you and your partner, especially when they feel heard and understood. Weakness 9. Fear of change. Change can be unsettling, especially when it affects relationships or life stability. Change, whether personal, professional, or in the dynamics of a relationship, can provoke feelings of uncertainty and fear. Humans are naturally wired to seek stability and predictability, which makes sudden shifts in life, such as moving to a new place, career transitions, or evolving relationship dynamics, feel overwhelming. This fear of change is a common response to perceived loss or the unknown. However, with the right mindset, change can become a catalyst for growth and new opportunities. Guide her through transitions by showing optimism and adaptability. Stoicism teaches us that while we can't control external events, we can control our responses. When faced with change, it is essential to approach the situation with a sense of calm and resilience. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus put it, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." By adopting a mindset of optimism and adaptability, you can reassure her that while change may feel daunting, it also holds potential for positive transformation. Stoics value the ability to be flexible in the face of adversity, viewing obstacles not as threats but as opportunities for growth. Weakness 10. Desire for growth. Most women are drawn to men who inspire them to grow emotionally, intellectually, and spiritually. Growth, whether personal or shared, is a fundamental desire in relationships. People often feel most connected to partners who inspire them to reach their fullest potential in all aspects of life: emotional resilience, intellectual curiosity, and spiritual fulfillment. This kind of growth-oriented relationship fosters a deeper sense of purpose and mutual respect. A partner who actively engages in their own development naturally encourages the other to do the same, creating an environment of continuous learning and self-improvement. Led by example. As Marcus Aurelius said, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." Stoicism teaches that actions speak louder than words. Instead of talking about what it means to be a good person or partner, focus on embodying those qualities. By living with integrity, embracing challenges, and seeking continuous improvement, you set an example for her and inspire her to do the same. In a relationship, this means not only showing up as your best self but also demonstrating the willingness to evolve. As Marcus Aurelius' wisdom suggests, true leadership comes not from lecturing others, but by living the values you wish to cultivate in those around you.